it going? Right. I've established that I'm not achieving much here. Lie. I'm achieving quite a lot, but I'm jumping from one job to another. For example, I've been working a lot on the water system underneath there. Heating system, as in diesel heater, been refurbing that and fitting it. Insulation, been working on that on the floor. Bed, mid progress in that. I've got a door to fit to replace them two heavy doors in the middle. I've got some windows to fit, and I'm sort of jumping between them all. So my plan now is to concentrate, as I put in the last video or two, on the bed system. So that is the plan. I'm going to strip it out, figure out what I need to do. I've hit a few obstacles already, got workarounds, and it's actually worked out to be a better design in my opinion. So that's all good, it's all part of the process, adapting and figuring out what will and will not work. So cool. So this video is going to be about the bed, nothing else, and I will hopefully have an end state. I've got a few days to work on it now, access to a few shops so I can get materials and things are easing up. So yeah, cool. Right, the bed. Okay, so there's the bed frame, loosely just shot up in the overhead bit. On assembling it, fitting it in, I've realised that it is too wide. It fits in just, but there's a friction. So the plan is now, I'm going to remove the bottom brackets, so that's going the width ways. I'm going to remove that from there, and it's now going to be secured with either metal or wood, and the beam's going to be running underneath. So that will basically remove approximately an inch from that side, and it'll be the same across that side. Remove that. So that will give an extra 2 inches of space. Cool, so what I'll do now is I'm going to take the bed out, completely take it out, strip it down, and get the parts that I need, build it back up, the frame in a different configuration, and then that way I can get it in and fit the rollers and other parts to make it a functional bed. So right, I'll crack on with that. I've got to move a few things out of the way first, like insulation. So I've brought all that in, cut to size, but not ready to fit it because I haven't got the plywood to put on the top. That's the bed down. I'm going to take it into the house, into the spare room, and build it up, put the new framework on that's required, rollers that I've got hold of. Yeah, so just basically have a set of rollers, gravity rollers that you would use in a warehouse for sending like trays down, that kind of thing, like a conveyor system. One there, one the other side. Bed will pull out on them, straight across them to a set of actuators outside. Once the weight is taken by them, they will drop down into the position. So I'll go and do that now. I've just finished building the frame outside. Bit of rain's coming in, so I had to stop that. I'm going to get some quick measurements just to confirm what I need. I'm going to get some more timber, and that'll allow me to build just simple. It's basically a plank of wood running from the furthest point up to the end flush, and that will allow the red rollers to sit on bed. We'll then roll out on them. They'll be joining onto another bit of wood that comes up to this point, so it'll be one continuous rail. Rollers all the way across, clear, bed drops. Okay, put a simple slat either side. Secured at this end, the run's straight. Can't check the levels properly due to the van not necessarily being flat. The flat to the fiberglass body, so that's good enough. Runs a bit of silicone underneath, not necessarily to waterproof anything, but it might just take a bit of vibration out at this stage. I'm going to put the bed up now. An overview of the frame, and if we go into the bed, right, as you can see, the rollers just sit on a rail system there, and same on that side. And all that happens is the bed will pull out on these rollers, and it will eventually sit on a platform. So far, so good. I'm going to need some guides just to keep it central. There's a little bit of there. Couldn't really account for that any other way, so I'll make the rollers sit a bit more snugly within a guide system. Whether that's a case of building a little ledge on the side, or we'll see. Millions of things, millions of ways to get around that. But overall, it's good. Nice roll. Maybe put some kind of rubber tape on here, and that'll just eliminate the roll sort of vibration, which is, it's not a big concern. It'll be nice to remove that. So now I'm going to, let's have a sit down, have a look. Build some framework for the bed to roll onto. So the way I'm looking now, over here, on the left, as you're looking, is going to be some kind of bookshelf, and that will have the top of the shelf stroke cupboard will raise up on the linear actuators. So that'll raise up to the height at the bottom of the bed. And then when that drops down that side, it will sit closed onto the top. So it'll be a space underneath that you can utilise for, we'll call it a bookshelf, so books and ornaments. That will rest hard on top of that. That'll be steady that side. This side is going to be the back of the sofa system. So that will be sitting at the back of the sofa, sitting on a finished top there. Again, that will raise on an actuator front and back to meet the level of the bed. Them two will come up together, bed rolls out, all four actuators drop at the same time. That's good. So in that corner there, I can start doing the box work, just framing out the sofa. It's going to be a bit trial and error, but I've got the space to work with. Got myself some timber, so I can start doing that now. And yeah, once the actuators come, build them in, secure them, connect them all up together. Probably won't be a remote system. It's not something that's required. It'll be a simple toggle switch that will take them to their full extent. Once I start building them into place, that will allow me to figure out where they need to be. So I've dropped a load into the casing that they're going to be held, and that'll all be obviously based off the higher limit and then how far I can drop it. I bought 4, so I've gone for 1 in each corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they have a stroke length of 600 millimeters. So I believe that is 24 inches. Is that 24 inches? 300 is 12. Yes, yeah, 24 inches, 2 foot. So bed levels approximately there, and they will drop from the bed level, rolls out onto both platforms. They will then drop 600 millimeters, 2 foot, sit on the wooden joists on top of the cabinetry, bookshelf, sofa. No support in the middle. That's why I wanted to use a pre-made frame, because it has not only the slats, so that negates me having to build all that, but it also has the centre support, which we've seen is adjustable. So that was why I stuck with the original bed frame that I've taken, adjusted that, moved some brackets, and now it fits in place. I'm happy with how it looks. Like I alluded to, I might put some kind of guide system for the rollers, just to ensure that they can't move too much. At the moment they can't physically jump off the support because of the movements so minimal, but I'd prefer them not to jiggle about. So yeah, that might be a future sort of improvement I may add.